You guys ready to do Anne Shirley episode 12?
Mm-hmm.
My voice is mostly back, so I'll definitely do this one today. You two can fight over the other one. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another anime reaction here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. It is AVR2, and we are here with our Anne Shirley episode 12 reaction. I'm Kyle, my wife Christine, our husband O'Brien, and you guys are watching the Genreverse YouTube channel. Or if you're watching the Genreverse YouTube channel, please do subscribe. And I say if because we also have Patreon, patreon.com/animeversal. More on that in a second here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. We have reactions, reviews, podcasts covering all sorts of stuff in geek, pop, culture, entertainment. Used to do some live streams. You can check some of those out as well. Playlists are a pretty good way to kind of check out the content. I wish they would allow us to organize this main playlists page, but you guys can kind of search in there and find what you're looking for. I mentioned the Patreon. If you are one of our supporters on Patreon, thank you so very much from the bottom of all three of our hearts. Patreon.com/animeversal. A lot of mostly uncut stuff, things that will be coming to YouTube later. There's early access to YouTube edits as well as the mostly uncut things. And speaking of Patreon, well, I'll finish up the house cleaning. LRMonline.com. I did that on purpose. I try usually to look for nice faces of whoever's the interview or the interviewer, gig, Nancy, whatever. But I saw this on accident. It was just funny. It was just funny. Anyways, LRMonline.com. Celebrity interviews at the LRM YouTube channel, but all sorts of entertainment news, reviews, like leaks and rumor aggregation type stuff. Cam's got a really good BS filter, so it's a really good one-stop shop for all your entertainment news needs. Brian's channel, Pulp Mythos, he'll say something about it later on at the end of the video. Speaking of Patreon, if you have been a fan of our Anne Shirley, and thank you so much for supporting the few hundred of you guys that do watch it, we really do appreciate it. It's been a great show. Didn't really, usually we would not have stuck with something that got the low viewer, and part of that's on us for not getting them out on time, and sorry about that, whether it's recording or life stuff. Spring has been kind of like a chance for us to try to reset. We haven't really been able to fully reset, but we're in a better position now to do summer than we would have been had we done 3, 4, 5 shows during spring. But that being said, summer's going to be very, very packed. And so episode 13 of Anne Shirley will be the last one to go on YouTube for a while. Plan on hopefully eventually, when things are doing better, Christine's getting faster. She's actually getting a video done in a day on many days. I won't say most yet, but on many days, which has been a big help, and why we haven't just completely sunk doing the 2 a week ReZero and Call of the Night. So high five, babe. But eventually, hopefully, episodes 13 through 24 will make it onto YouTube. But they will be available. We will continue it in some form on in the mostly uncut format on Patreon. It'll be available for both level 2 and 3 because it is a spring and summer continuation. The whole series will stay on Patreon for level 2 up until 2 weeks into the fall season. So even if you want to check out all of them at once, you don't get Patreon now, but 4 weeks before it ends, you go join level 2 for a month. You can watch the rest of Anne Shirley that way. Again, it's just we're gonna YouTube edits take time, and we're gonna have a busy schedule with summer. But we really do appreciate all your guys' support watching these with us the last 12-13 weeks.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It has been. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the show. I wish it would have done better. I really do. It's one of those that really hurts that doesn't. Just like Call of the Night season 1, and I know it's an older show, but I was hoping more people would enjoy that one as well. We'll see how Grand Blue does on YouTube in a few weeks. That's going to be a tough one to edit. How you doing, Brian?
Good.
Cool.
This coffee is horrible though. It's usually good.
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is usually known for having good coffee.
Usually. Not today. All right, guys, let's do this.
Oh, something I wanted to add. Something I wanted to add. The thing that I kept thinking was going to happen was that scam. They haven't pulled it up yet, so I'm assuming they're not going to cover it. So it's like I keep wanting to say it, but I don't know like when in the story it's going to happen. So it's like that's what I thought. Like some anyway, yeah, from a couple episodes ago.
1ヶ月が経ちました。生徒の前に立つ日々に少しずつ慣れてきたと感じていた矢先、生活が一気に慌ただしくなる驚きの変化が。
マリラが親戚のお葬式から帰ってきましたよ。噂の双子も一緒にいます。
まだ小さいのに可愛そう。
Dun dun dun.
父親を早くに亡くして今度は
Oh, okay. Pause it. I thought it was like some kind of sarcastic joke. So, oops. I was like looking at what she was doing. Hold on. I was looking at what she was doing, and it was kind of like a funny moment.
You're just callous with death, Christine.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I feel so embarrassed now.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, kids are a handful, so. Yeah, see?
とってもおとなしい。
Yelling at them.
でしょうね。子供が大好きですから。
マシューがアンを連れてきたのがつい昨日のような気がするな。
マリラが子供を育てるなんて笑っていたのに、今度は
And yet she did pretty good, huh?
人生は何が起こるかわからないものですね。
And even then, sometimes the living will still surprise you. It's like the giant, afterlife waiting room till Judgment Day or something. I'm being funny here, guys, not trying to get into any actual theology or anything. But everyone's just sitting there and what are they doing? Why are they digging me up? What are they doing? Oh my God!
Yeah.
Imagine if there was just some sort of big waiting room, and it's basically tied to wherever your remains are. Oh. So like if you're in the ground somewhere, you got like a 10-meter like radius you can haunt.
Yeah.
And that's it. And so it's just you and you're like
sounds boring.
Spectorally balls deep with every other ghost that's buried in your vicinity.
Can't imagine being buried as a pharaoh and watching that. And you're like, man, why do y'all keep taking my shit? So, yeah.
Oh, man. What about people whose ashes are spread?
Oh, gosh.
Are they just like a giant Mr. Fantastic ghost just spread out?
Oh.
What, Brian?
I was going to say, oh, you're in my mouth. I also like how you worked in the words ghost and balls deep in this sentence.
そしてあなたが僕ミスターベイビーキースだよ。元気いっぱいね。
It's our son eating.
No, because it's all getting in his mouth.
True. So he'll eat a chip. It's like he'll just kind of like shove it in his mouth like that, and then there's just crumbs everywhere. I can't get him to stop.
もう一つちょうだい。はい、どうぞ。
Don't you snatch?
そういう時はありがとうって言うんです。
いいよ。もう一つくれたらね。
No.
もうあんたは十分食べてます。
Don't you dare. Don't you. Oh, my goodness. I understand they lost their dad and recently lost mom, so that means, there's probably been illness, a lot of stress, less discipline and stuff, but you guys need to get on it now.
Yeah. He's just gonna steal it.
ベイビー、紳士はそんなことしないものよ。知ってるよ。でも紳士じゃない。じゃあ紳士になりたくはないのね。
Nope.
もちろんなりたいさ。
Oh, then get to practicing.
紳士にはなれないんだよ。小さな子供でも紳士になれるのよ。でも紳士は決して女の子から物を取ったり、髪の毛を引っ張ったりしない。
Yeah, I never say never.
それから
I mean, what happens between consenting adults in their bedroom? No.
ありがとうというのを忘れたりもね。
Be an utmost gentleman, and she asks, please pull my hair. You're gonna do what she asks.
紳士ってあんまり面白そうなもんじゃないね。
Wait, what was that?
紳士ってあんまり面白そうなもんじゃないね。やっぱり僕、紳士になるのは大人になってからにするよ。
No, because then you'll have a bad reputation and people will avoid you.
Yep. Gotta practice as you grow up.
怖くないさ。だけど僕まだずっと起きてるんだ。
いいえ、寝るんです。
なんで今寝なきゃいけないの？
なんででもです。
なんで？
Parenting advice. Normalize allowing kids to ask why and give them proper answers whenever possible. Why do you need to go to sleep? The human body requires sleep in order for the brain to rest, process memories, process stress and the rest of the things, for your body to rebuild its stores of energy, to do what it's going to do the next day, to fight things off. Like, this is why you got to go to sleep.
And I don't want to deal with your cranky little ass. Like, just go ahead.
No,
It's just frustrating. No. That was all I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
And if you don't get sleep, you'll be cranky.
初めての人に会うのにお顔が汚れてたら恥ずかしい
See?
でしょ。
Just like Anne's doing.
僕汚いまんまの方が気持ちいいんだ。
It's not, you get itchy.
毎日自分で顔を洗うわよ。ポール。
Excuse me.
私のクラスの生徒よ。大人ではないけど立派な紳士よ。
お姉ちゃんはそいつが好きなの？
ええ、好きよ。
She should have suplexed him.
Give him a few of those Kurt Angle consecutive belly to backs.
おはよう、ポール。
うちの新しい家族になったデイビーとドーラよ。はじめまして。はじめまして、ドーラ。はじめまして。で、
私たちは神の皆のもとに正義や正しさを大切にしています。例えば、
Oh, no.
自分の正しさを
Okay.
他人に無理に押し付ける。それはお互いのズレが明らかになる。
Don't you
対
dare.
立を生みかねません。
Speaking of conflict. Oh no.
My question is, why are the kids not in between y'all?
Troublemaker.
Take him to the front of the church. Make him stand there. You just gave him what he wanted, too. Like, he can just hang out. Make him do chores.
Especially back then.
Oh, yeah.
ポール・アービングなら教会で女の子の首に芋虫を落としたりしない
No,
だろう。
he wouldn't have.
しませんとも。僕もあんなことしなきゃよかった。だけど。
Is this manipulation?
でも大きくて素晴らしい芋虫だったんだ。
Okay.
あんなの無駄にしちゃうのは惜しかったんだよ。あの子がわーわー言ってた時、面白くなかった？
This kid.
今日は公会堂の修理を進めるための具体的なプランを決めようと思うんだ。
寄付の額を考えると壁の塗り替えと屋根の吹き替えまでできそうね。
そしたら色を決めていこ
屋根はもちろんオレンジ色がいいわ。
う。じゃあ壁はどうだろう。壁は緑で決まりかな。
そのようね。塗り替え仕事はロジャー・パイさんに頼むことになりそうよ。
パイ家の寄付が一番多かったからね。
お茶のおかわりはどう？いただくわ。
じゃあ次
It
回
was
は
weird. It said Richard Pye, P-I-E, and then Pies, plural, P-Y-E-S.
ドーラならさっきデイビーと一緒に裏庭
Oh, no.
Did he fall in the well?
デイビー君、納屋の豚の柵の上を歩けって。まさか歩いたの？歩こうとしたけど。
Aww.
妹にあんなことするなんて本当に悲しいわ。僕何かをしてし
Okay.
それで僕すっかり怒っちゃったんだよ。ポール・アービングなら落っこちるのが分かってる豚の柵の上を妹に歩かせたりし
Pause
ない
it.
よ。
And I guess we are back.
ポールはそんなこと考えもつかないでしょうね。あん姉ちゃん、僕がポールみたいな
Not as you are right now.
ちょっとでいいんだ。僕のこと好きになってくれないかな。もちろん好きですとも。本当？ねえ、でもこんなことしなかったらもっと好きになる。
That's a good way to put it. I would have worded it more along the ways like we do with our son, which is, I like you as a person. I do not like your behavior.
僕ね、今日まだしたことが。
You're not bad. Your behavior was.
怖いな。デイビー、何をしたの？デイビー、何をした
Oh
の？
no.
おばちゃんのベッドに引き換える。取ってきてもいいよ。でもそのままの方が面白い。
No. Just take the whole blanket.
Toads and frogs are cool. Except for the fact they piss all over you.
Yeah, exactly. This
Other
is
than
why
that, they're cool.
the blanket would have been good
Yeah.
to just.
まあいいや。
You guys got some work to do on that boy.
Mm-hmm.
この2週間は本当に穏やかだったわ。デイビー
Really?
さえ行儀よくしてたもの。
Sounds like us talking about Lucas.
なんて静かなのかしら。ああ、お前たち。美しい。
You ever gonna grow up?
私はお前たち一本一
Tree
Could you
hugger.
yeah, could you imagine someone watching you hug a tree and you kissed it?
ただ大人のふりをしているだけね。
She's
Yeah,
Canadian.
exactly, right?
あなたは
They love their trees, Christine.
こうして学校帰りに通る森の中だけが晴れる場所なのよ。そういうダイアナは一人きりでどこへ行くの？リクソーさんのところよ。夕方には終わるから待ち合わせしない？いいわよ。今日はフレットライトは街へ行っていないんですものね。フレットといると楽しい？知らないわ、そんなの。ただいま、マリラ。
Oh no.
ドーラがいないんだよ。さっきまでレイチェルのところに行ってたんだけど、帰ってきた。
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you take the kids with you?
No.
They're too young to be home. Oh my gosh, I hate that. Okay.
Even back then, I think that's too young to be home alone. Yeah.
デイビー、ドーラがどこにいるか知らない？知らないよ。お昼を食べてからずっと見てないもん。
Yeah, no one believes you.
そう。
家の中は探したんだけどね。
もう一度近くを探しましょう。
やっぱりいないね。
どこに行ったのかしら。ねえ、もしかして井戸に落っこっちゃったの？
Yeah, sure. Tumbled.
でも近くで探してないのは井戸の中くらいじゃない？
How do you know where they've
What a
looked?
freaking little punk ass.
もしこの中にドーラがいたら、バリーさんに頼みましょう。
Considering how cold that water would be. This isn't funny.
デイビー、本当に妹がどこへ行ったか知らないのかね？
知らないって何度も言ってるよ。きっと人さらいが来てドーラを連れて行っちゃったんだ。
バカなこと言うんじゃないよ。あの子はハリソンさんのところへ行ったと思わないかい？
He locked her in there. What a dick.
ドーラ、心配したのよ。どうしてここにデイビーとジンジャーを見に来たの？でもハリソンさんはいなくて、そしたらデイビーは私をここに連れてきて閉じめて行っちゃったの。怖くて
Oh, man.
もう誰も来てくれないかと思ったわ。手に使うよ。
It's time for some serious punishment here.
まし
some manual labor, days of it.
Yeah.
Young enough that even especially for this time period, you might need a good old-fashioned spanking on that one.
Mm-hmm.
No items.
Oh, no. Pause it. There is so much going on a farm. There's so many animals. You're going to be dealing with animal shit. You're going to have to clean all of that up repeatedly.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real good one. Lots of shovel work.
Mm-hmm.
And writing an apology to lots of people.
でもあなたは嘘をついたじゃないの。嘘って何？本当でないことを言うのが嘘。
A lie.
そんなのみんな言ってたよ。もちろん僕も言ったよ。
Not ones that put life in danger.
言わなきゃならなかったんだ。なんで泣いてるの？もっとびっくりしてよ。そのために僕。その嘘がどんなに悪いことかわからないの？
And you sure like to blame and shift responsibility. You're a young kid, but that's something. I mean, we still struggle with it with our son, and there's people that struggle with it well into middle school years of taking responsibility, taking ownership. But you got to start doing that early. Like he's beyond the age of blaming everything on someone else. Like you know it's you. Just because other kids do it, you've known it's wrong. You've heard adults say it's wrong. Like, this is attempts at like emotional manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, to the orphanage you go.
嘘なんかつかなくてもこの世界には面白いことがたくさんあるの。私がそれを教えてあげる。
Which is fine, but he still needs to be shoveling shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he needs to learn some. Like you said, that's a farm. It's work. It's work time.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of it too.
Yeah. And it's not, we're not talking about, working him like he's an adult for,
No.
8 hours a day, like non-stop manual. No. An appropriate amount. He's going to be doing,
Yeah.
30 minutes here, 45 minutes there, like
No.
2 or 3 little sessions in a day.
Yeah, what I mean by a lot to do, like there's a variety
Yeah,
of things.
yeah,
You don't make
exactly.
him do all of it. You kind of like gauge how he's doing.
Yeah.
But
What a 5, 6, 7-year-old kid can do, plus a little bit more. That little bit more is the punishment aspect of it. It's when punishing kids, it's not just a punishment. It should be as much as you can trying to teach as well and make the punishment match up with the infraction. And it gets hard to do with certain types of things. Like a lie is a lie. What are you going to do? Go lock him up in a closet for lying about? No, you can't do that. That's so there's not always a one-to-one thing, but you can sit there and use the work to show about responsibility, about what it takes to be an adult, depending on what type of work that they're doing and what their future looks like. And then yes, you do have to forgive.
yes.
That's a lie in and of itself. No. Never use food as a punishment. I know that's just what people did in the past, but please don't.
あん姉ちゃん、どんな人でも嘘をついちゃいけないの？あれならおばちゃんはいけないよ。僕に嘘をついたの。ちゃんと毎日お祈りをしない ないと恐ろしいことが起こるって。
No, that's not necessarily
どんなことが起こるんだろうって試しにお祈りしないで待ってたんだ。
I'm not gonna get into the whole theology of it, and at least as far as my belief as a Christian goes, with the salvation's there. It's basically impossible to lose it. Not praying doesn't necessarily mean that nothing. He's looking short-sighted. I'll leave it at that. Not necessarily damnation, but.
デイビー、今まさに恐ろしいことが起こ
And
った
there you
じゃ
go.
ない。夕食抜きでベッドに入れられてること、こんなのちっとも恐ろしくないよ。そうじゃないわ。いいこと、デイビー。恐ろしいことというのはありもしない嘘をつくことよ。
If you'd been praying, you might have been getting some spiritual food and not been such a little butthead.
だけど僕、おばちゃんの言う恐ろしいことって何
You guys didn't get this kid to a psychologist.
あんなことデイビーに言わなきゃよかったね。いつだったか牧師さんが子供たちにそう言ってるのを聞いたもんだから、これからあの子をどうしたもんかね。ドーラはあんなにいい子なのに。
いい子はいい子で大変なのよ。それに私だってここに来た時は。
That wasn't that bad.
困ったことばかりしでかしてたよ。
そんなに笑わなくても。きっとデイビーには何か心を奪われるものが必要なのよ。昔の私がそうだったように。
そうかもしれないね。
私はマリラとマシューのおかげでこうしてやってこれたわ。同じことをあの二人にもしてあげたいの。私たちはいつも私たちを必要としてくれている人に引き寄せられていくんじゃないかしら。二人には私たちが必要なのよ。
マシューもね、昔今のあんたと同じことを言っていたよ。
誰なの？マシューを必要としてたのは。ねえ、教えてよ。
Wholesomeness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the kid just looking at it from like a modern point of view, there would definitely be some. I'd definitely be looking at getting him some an evaluation, because there seems to be a little bit of a lack of empathy and a lot of emotional manipulation, which doesn't necessarily mean lost cause or bad or anything, but you would want to be armed, mentally and with knowledge for what to expect with a kid like that. But he had a rough upbringing. You can't, context is not the same as an excuse. We have to talk with Lucas about that all the time. Mm-hmm. He has special needs. He does have things that make life harder for him, but it doesn't change what's expected of him to be kind to others, to behave appropriately in public, to put in the effort at school. Yes, it's more difficult, so there's some accommodation, but you're responsible to still maintain, to perform, mm-hmm. With the assistance that's provided, to the standard that's expected. You have to do that with kids, and that he really needs some of that. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, it was just handling two new kids. They're gonna have their hands full for a little while, and
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Brian, any thoughts? You work with kids.
Yeah,
you seen some snot-nosed brats like that?
Well, it was funny in this. There was the scene in the well, when the guy comes over. I mean, whoever did the voice work, you could just tell the inflection of I'm gonna grab this little shit. He knew something was going on, and he's like, the whole idea of sometimes a guy has to be in the picture, and sometimes a kid needs to be guided. And I'm not saying violence, but I'm saying they need to be guided. They need that look and say, look, this ain't right, and if you keep it up, there will be consequences.
Yeah.
No babying them. No,
Yeah.
It just
definitely.
depends. It's every situation is different.
I agree. Let us know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Remember, this episode 12, episode 13 will be the last to go up on YouTube as it airs. We haven't been all that great this season with it anyways, but if you want to come by and follow along on Patreon, like I said, both level 2 and level 3 will be getting all the seasonal stuff. Level 3 gets mostly uncut for everything. Level 2 gets the early access for YouTube videos and mostly uncut for the current season. And Shirley will continue into the summer, so it'll be available for 2 and 3 up until 2 weeks into fall. So yeah, we do thank you guys so much for joining us for these last 12 weeks, 13 weeks next week. Be sure to subscribe to the Genreverse YouTube channel for lots of reactions and reviews, podcasts covering all sorts of stuff in geek, pop culture, entertainment. Look at all the playlists right there. If you are watching us on, and subscribe, I said that right, please do, it helps us out. If you are watching us on Patreon, we appreciate it very, very, very much. Do check out the benefits that you get. Join the Discord server, that's free. You can join Discord right now, you just don't get the special role or the access to the Weeb Agent Safe House room over on the Genreverse Discord, but lots of content. Be sure to give it a look. Join for free. You can join for free and see when things are hitting that might make you want to get a membership. And lrmonline.com for all of your entertainment news needs. Brian, say something about your channel.
It's on YouTube. It's called Pulp Mythos. Check it out.
You guys should do that. Till next time, I guess. Bye.